Just got to go back to talk to, or to see what happened to the little mute girl. That she dropped something for us. Just gotta check my notes again. Meantime, more upgrades. I need to get always increase radiance more. A strength. Wield another complicated shield, one that's a little stronger. Okay. Now I'm gonna sort of warp back to this location. Get some things done here. This is nothing, not super important to deal with him in any way. There's a boss that we will fight here. Just gonna take some items first. Down, but I think we need to do it the other way. We gotta talk to
The
her.
clerics more often makes me cured, I suppose, the threat of death. No, you know, not look now. I know they don't. There's salve, but you won't find. But you won't find it in the.
More. We gotta hop down again. Get out of Umbral. My goal is to essentially get down there. This boss is a little annoying. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can pop her parasite over here. I think I did. But if not, you can just lure her away. The parasite only has fixed distance. She does become a regular enemy that you'll fight eventually. When she charges up her attack like that, she becomes a little bit more difficult. Keep doing that. This. A little more forward. Almost to me. You can make a checkpoint here. If you have the Pilgrim's Perch key, you can open that door, but we won't get that for a little while. These red pimples will explode. They cause a lot of damage, so just be careful when splashing away. This guy is a hassle to deal with. Definitely Soul Flame just off the edge. Or lure him back to deal with him separately. Shortcuts quick. Mostly just want to go that shortcut just in case I die. Since I didn't check on it. So you can just self-play him off the edge if possible. It's a lot easier to deal with him that way. There will be another spike head behind that ladder. You'll probably not be able to get the jump on him. Ow. We're gonna have to deal with the fairy again, I think, up here. That's what I'm missing there. Okay, I go back. Did not see that. This can be pretty annoying. There is a very tight walkway here, especially to pick up loot. Ooh! God damn it. Parasite. this shortcut.
Another should you
Yes.
end up, I'll tend to it. For whatever it's the hell it's sent, but nothing. And remember, mind yourself, you're on a trip. Mind yourself, you're on a trip.
Map.
We'll get our vestige again.
Keep progressing this way. Actually, gotta go here now. That people. Let's get all these guys. This. This. No touches. And we're here. Okay, well, this is kind of annoying here too. It's done. Just about everybody's dead. No, it's this first.
A warm breeze blowing softly across the sand. Deep blue sky. The songs we used to sing. Little Daljaru's hand in mine. All so far away now. All gone. Mother. Father. I'm so sorry.
Okay. That's taken care of. Oh. Push down. That's short. Nice. Her. This temple. This was the other path we didn't take. I'll show you super quick. This is where we were over here. Let's move forward a little bit. Just finish off this area. Suicide if I ever saw it. Excuse me, unaliving if I ever saw it. I always forget these words are kind of banned on platforms. We got one or two more berries to deal with. This back. It's dead. few ambushes here. Gonna drop down. And then we gotta deal with Spikehead again. Guess we'll just kind of knock him off. Pop back in Umbral again. What's this? It's- That's pretty cool. So we're gonna get the blacksmith. She is useful for a side quest. And obviously for upgrading materials and things. I'm gonna try to get a jump on this guy over here. There we go. Kill this dildo. There's another pilgrim perch key door that we cannot.
Insult to solve that key. No, fine. You don't come. Ah,
Here,
you
you can
again.
buy gear from her. You can also upgrade your equipment. Forgot we actually need to have that open. We gotta get a door here. It's right. Just gonna get the shortcut back.
Mind yourself, you're on a train.
And we got one final boss to fight. Should be noted also, if you're playing this for the first time, you don't have to keep coming back here to see the blacksmith. She'll be back at Skyrest from now on. Okay. So. Just gotta head down, fight our next boss. This boss isn't too bad. It is a large-scale foe.
So, butchers and Adir, restoring all fuck names Damrose.
Oh no, it's not a large one. It's the archer. I forgot. She actually is kind of annoying. She has some holy magic attacks. She teleports. And she summons animals. She also becomes a normal foe. And I want to add quite an aggressive normal foe. You'll find her later on in the story. Just kind of littered everywhere. It's kind of really annoying.
Adir's got cut them down.
They do tons of damage up close. Tons of damage from far away with holy arrows. They aren't always accompanied by a dog. Sometimes they are. Mostly they're just annoying with the damage that they can inflict on you. Is that everything? There's a sneak in here. This. Even though it's like a boss, I want to argue it's a mini-boss, because it's just like an enemy that you'll face later on. Well, some of the other bosses are enemies that you'll never face again. They're like integral to the story, or whatever quest you're on, or something like that. The swamp. Place kind of sucks too.
Apologies for the dour
I
mood
feel like
you found me in when last
in
week, but
Souls-like games are
at
never
least
fun
I'm
anyway.
going to be. Please, peruse my. Some might use, but I'm just. You could even. Well, hello again, friend.
Today. Nothing but inherit.
May your path be blessed.
So we're unfortunately going to have to fall to our apparent deaths here. Into a actual boss fight. This is what I meant as something that we have to deal with. Causes poison that can be graduated over time. Has some hard hitting attacks, but nothing too crazy. Even my first playthrough, I think I killed him in the first go. can eat you if I'm not mistaken. That's what I wanted.
Come to all is my child. Yes. Enter my embrace. Oh, may your flesh sustain my divinity. Bless you. Bless you.
So the swamp. You can't cross the waters, so you have to jump into Umbral. There's tons of poison here. Some new foes. Some new, very difficult foes. This one. Look at this.
Onwards, because you won't find certainly. Because take my word for it, I've got many. Whether you've empowered is us, but don't confuse. Still, so the vestiges. Name's Byron. Name's Byron.
This area is pretty long. We're just gonna get maybe the first shortcut and then all from here. Something here. Having children again. So we gotta go up to get the first shortcut. We gotta deal with this jerk. He is kind of tough for a first playthrough. This is our first main checkpoint. It's, like shortcut back to the checkpoint that we already initiated. Okay, when we come back, we're going to continue the playthrough in the swamp. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like and subscribe for more content. Thank you.